my face looks so lopsided.
It literally does not. Okay, where do I want to be? Okay, I also look busted on this webcam right now. Put them back on. Okay.
Yellowjackets Season 1 review.
By the Piss Prophet.
And the Red Paladin.
Can we redo that?
No, that's okay.
Okay. Ranking the characters.
From best to worst.
And we're in the way. Here's our ranking.
Tier list.
I think we're gonna have to do this again. Oh my gosh, it's hiding Shauna and Misty.
As it should.
What do you mean? Oh, I can move it. There we go. Okay. The council's verdict.
Thaisa's number 1. That's our girl. Don't mess with her. Okay, let's actually talk about our thoughts on Thaisa.
Okay, wait. Oh, how do I go back?
Wait, is there like an arrow key?
Oh, yeah, you're right. Wait. Hold on. Oh, it's right here.
Okay. Thaisa. Thaisa is number 1 for, like, both adult and young Thaisa, I think, are good characters. Like, yes, she sleepwalks and, like, eats the dog and, like...
They hate it when a girl has hobbies.
Exactly. Hating on her, and for what? Like,
yeah.
Because she gets screen time and your fave doesn't, like...
She was the only one who was willing to explore in the wilderness. I can respect that.
Mm-hmm. She's, like, the only, like, leader. Like, actual, like, leader. She diffuses all the tension in the group.
She was looking for a solution to all their issues, so...
Exactly.
Yeah.
She was the one that proposed that they go to the lake, and she was
you're right.
also the one that wanted to go, like, out.
For their, like, expedition to go
Like, it's not
south.
everyone else's fault that they can't brave the wolves of the wilderness.
Would you?
I mean, I would just die. I wouldn't, like, hold the group back.
You'd be in the wolf pack?
I would be in the wolf pack, yeah. I would start howling at the wolves and they'd be intimidated and run.
You would?
Obviously.
Okay.
Next is Laura Lee.
She's very Ethel Cain coded, very ethical Cain vinyl.
I'm surprised at how much I love Laura Lee, because at first I thought she was going to be really annoying. I thought I was going to hate her, and she ended up being one of my favorites.
Hair in my mouth.
She's generally, like, pretty unproblematic. Like,
she's
unproblematic. She doesn't do anything that I can think of, right?
No, yeah. She had good character development, and she was willing to sacrifice her life so that the rest of them could survive. So,
like, had the plan worked out, that would have been, like...
Yeah. Like, they could have been rescued, like, 18 months earlier, so...
I'm surprised that no one offered to go in the plane with her, is what surprised me. The teddy bear thing...
Yeah, you have an interesting theory about Laura Lee.
I don't understand why the teddy bear, like, combusted first.
Yeah.
Like, why is that? Like, why just the teddy bear and not, like the plane seating or, like, her clothes? Why was it only the teddy bear that caught on fire first?
My theory... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
It's okay, we can edit this later. My theory is that it was a mix of, like, spiritual and paranormal kind of stuff, and so it was, like, her comfort object that went up in flames first.
Yeah, only, like, the spiritual would be able to, like, control the bear to blow it first. But I just don't believe in that. Like, the spiritual, like, elements to it. I don't know how, like, what direction the show's gonna go in.
Yeah.
But I hope that, like you said, it's either, like, they leave it all unexplained, or it's, like, just realistic, like, there isn't, like, a supernatural element, they're just going crazy, is what I hope it is, but I don't know.
Yeah.
And in that case, I feel like someone would have had to have sabotaged the bear.
Yeah,
for
which
only that
I'm not sure how they would have done that.
No,
but
it would have.
It's a good theory.
Yeah, it would have to go along with, like, someone, like, believing, like, Lottie's, like, prophecies or something. But that's pretty early on for that. So
she'd only prophesied, like, twice. I don't know.
Yeah.
Food for thought.
Food for thought.
Yeah, we like Laura Lee. I forgot we added this. In, like, the 12 seconds we were gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
Well,
is
we
so
went on a whole
Laura
side
Lee.
quest, so.
We did. Yeah.
Hashtag amen.
It's not going. Oh my goodness.
You
Hold
do
on.
that every time.
I literally don't even mean to. It was glitching.
I think you just want to see the feet early.
I rebuke that. We're gonna edit that out. Okay, next up we have Coach Ben and Simone. They're in a tier together because they're in the tier of we like them, but neither of them are as vital to the plot. Yeah. Coach Ben is pretty much unproblematic.
Oh my god, the hiccups. Sorry, continue.
No, you're okay. But yeah, he's pretty much unproblematic. He is just trying to protect himself from Misty, because she's literally like a predator to him in the wilderness. And then Simone is just a beautiful wife of Thaisa. She doesn't get a ton of screen time, but the times that she does,
like, she genuinely tries.
Yeah.
She's there for her son first, and that's the only times, like, she's rude to Thaisa, I feel like.
Yes,
it's like
she's
for
trying
the
to
benefit
protect
of
her
their son. And then she also, like having to find the dismembered dog head and, like, the doll and everything.
That's
like, I'm very curious where their marriage is gonna go.
Yeah.
From here.
If they're gonna make it or if not.
I really hope Simone just doesn't, like, fall off the face of the planet. Like,
Me too. I hope she
really
remains in the show.
Yeah.
Because she's been through a lot,
And,
especially having a wife as a politician. Yeah. What were you gonna say?
And, like, Coach Ben, I feel like he's trying his best, you know?
He is, because
like,
being the only adult male in this whole group of teenage girls in the wilderness is weird.
Yeah.
So.
And he only has one leg.
Yeah, and he only has one leg, so rest in peace. Anyway.
Rest in peace.
To his leg.
I don't actually know.
I don't actually know.
If Ben dies.
This is our honest reaction when Simone wakes up in the morning.
Yeah. But just to be clear, we're not, like, fetishizing her feet.
We're not.
Maybe she
Obviously.
is.
I know. We're not. I rebuke that. And then, this is so Coach Ben core.
Yeah. Because, he's a coach. So.
Yeah.
And, to be in this position.
Yeah, he could not get paid enough.
To be dealing with their drama, no. He can't be getting paid enough.
Here's Misty.
Adult Misty, to be specific. Because I feel like adult Misty, like, she's crazy, but, like, she moves the plot. She's weird. Like, she's just not like other girls. And I love her for that as an adult.
Yeah.
Because she, like, yes, she did put a camera in her friend's hotel room and watched her have sex.
But.
Yeah, but she stopped her from doing cocaine. So it kind of.
It balances out.
It balances out. So, I don't, like, and yes, she did kidnap someone.
But.
She did it.
We'll get to that later.
To stop, her friends being blackmailed.
Yeah, she was trying to protect her friends who don't even really like her.
Yeah.
So, deep down, I think she's a good person. She's just kind of a freak also.
Adult Misty is just giving Mona from Pretty Little Liars.
Yes.
And, like, kind of crazy, but, like, she just wants to be a part of the group. And I can't fault her for that, like.
Especially being bullied as a teenager, too.
Mm-hmm. But, like, she deserved to be bullied as a teenager.
Low-key, but.
I love Adult Misty. Well, love is a strong word. This is why she's in, like, the good territory.
Adult Misty.
Yeah, I highly accept her. Mm-hmm.
Misty core.
Literally.
Okay, next we have adult Jeff specifically.
Yeah.
And
Not
Sammy,
teen Jeff.
who is the son of Thaisa and her beautiful wife Simone. We put them here because we like adult Jeff. Like, we don't love him, but he's acceptable. He puts up with a lot. And we don't condone the actions of his younger self, but we're okay with his older self.
Yeah, he's a good husband.
He is.
Shauna.
Or he tries to be, at least.
He tries to be. Well, he definitely tries to be.
Yeah, he tries hard.
I've never seen him parenting their daughter. So I guess that's kind of a red flag that I can think of. I mean, obviously, like, blackmailing her friends.
I forgot about that up until now.
But he did it for the family.
He did it for the family business, so. Yeah. Let's just say a complex character.
Yeah. And he protected her.
Yeah, that's
after committing murder. He was going to go to the cops. And
yeah, he was willing to sacrifice himself for Shauna, so.
Yeah. So, like...
You wouldn't do
I wouldn't do that for her, no. And Sammy, I feel bad that we hated on Sammy, or I hated on Sammy.
Yeah.
I was like, who the fuck is this creepy kid? I'd leave him at a gas station in a heartbeat.
You literally said that.
I did say that. But it turns out that Thaisa was, you know...
Yeah. Spoiler alert, if you haven't seen the show, don't watch this if you haven't seen the show.
Yeah. I don't know who would say watch this whole thing, but... Yeah.
Anyway,
sorry
Jeff
to
Cord.
Sammy. We love you. And adult Jeff?
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Okay, next we're moving on to our next tier of people, which we have mixed feelings about. They're complex. We are either neutral on them or they give us a lot of food for thought.
Natalie is definitely one of these characters. I feel like her relationships are like the bulk of her storylines sometimes, and I don't I'm just kind of bored of Travis and her.
She could do way better.
Yeah. I think that I like her as a kid a little bit more than as an adult, because I feel like as a kid at least we get like her backstory with her dad.
Yeah.
And like her being like the hunter for the group I feel like is fun. So I don't know.
As an adult, she doesn't have a super fleshed out storyline. Like, Tally made the point she could have been introduced later, and it probably wouldn't have really had an effect on the adult storyline. We didn't like how, in the adult storyline, pretty much her only plotline revolves around finding Travis and everything.
Yeah.
And her drug addiction. But we did like how she weirdly eventually becomes friends with Misty.
Yeah, that was like a weird, like, I kind of,
like,
I was
unexpected
into it.
friendship.
Yeah.
Me too, I like that.
I was gonna say something else about her. I forget.
She's a baddie as a teenager.
Yeah, she is. Her relationship with, the emo.
Oh,
emo cop.
yeah. The emo cop, of course.
That was, like, unexpected, and I hope that comes back in season 2. I hope
they make up, because she was kind of mean to him.
I also hope that as an adult in season 2, she gets more, like, plotline outside of just being sad about Travis and, like...
And, like, crashing out all the time.
I hope that there's, like, more to that with, like, her in the cult, and I hope it's interesting and giving what I said, like, Edgar Evernever or Betty in the Cult in Riverdale vibes.
Completely normal sentence to throw in here.
Of course.
This is in honor of her bleach blonde hair with roots sometimes showing up in the wilderness plotline. Next we have Jackie. She is super complex. She's gorgeous. She's okay.
Yeah.
We didn't like how she makes fun and bullies Natalie.
Her slut-shaming of Natalie.
Yeah, she slut-shames Natalie and makes fun of her for doing drugs. I don't really understand that
either. Like, why are you so invested in Natalie's business?
Yeah.
Like, when you have a lot of problems to be worrying about.
Literally, she has relationship issues too. And Jackie was trying to also smash Travis and didn't want to graduate a virgin, so why are we slut-shaming Natalie?
Yeah, that's true. She didn't deserve what happened to her, though.
She didn't. That was Shauna's fault.
Yeah. I like Jackie for the most part. It's like I want to like her. I don't like her slut-shaming Natalie, even though I don't really care about Natalie, but like, why are you... Like, why do we care about that?
Like, taking time out of your day in the wilderness to be a hater.
Exactly. Like, hate on Shauna. She's right there.
Yeah.
So, I feel like I like Jackie because I feel bad for her, but I don't really, like,
It was kind of a valid crash out at the end.
I kind of wish she went harder.
Yeah. I think she let a lot slide. And I liked that she was a complex character because she did kind of treat Shauna like a sidekick, but also they had so many miscommunications and just, like, lack of communications, especially caused by Shauna's, like, jealousy of her, that things just worked out really badly for everyone. And it didn't have to.
Yeah.
So I think that makes her an interesting plot.
I feel like she didn't even, like, treat Shauna like a sidekick. I feel like that was just, like, Shauna's perception of their friendship.
Wait, that's a good point, too.
And, like, she just... Like, it's not like she intended it to be like that.
It's like when you grow up with a friend and you kind of, like, assume you're on the same page about everything. And things have sort of changed as you get older. So, yeah.
Diva down.
Diva down. Rest in peace, Jackie.
Rest in pieces, probably soon.
Now onto the least aesthetically pleasing slide in any slide history.
I made this one.
I know. Full hate to tally for this
Get
slide.
out.
Of my own room.
Yeah.
We're sleeping on the lounge tonight. Yeah, next we have the mid characters.
Side note on Javi, he technically is in the other category. Hence the green border for reference. He's technically not in this category of characters, but he's too irrelevant to get his own slide.
Yeah.
So that's why he was put here in the piss-themed slideshow. Javi, I don't know. He makes me feel uneasy. Maybe it's a similar thing to Sammy. Like, I don't trust that boy.
Kids?
I don't trust that kid. I don't like kids. So I feel like Javi, he's just yet to, like, prove himself to me.
Okay.
You know, like, I just need to see more of him on screen. Like, what are you doing? Like, all I know is his name.
He was just gone for, like, all of these episodes.
Where is Javi in the last episode? Where is he? We still don't know. Like, did he die? Because, like, why are you just on the show to die? Like, do something.
Like, do something worthwhile. Like, it's a crazy thing to say to a 12-year-old or something in the wilderness.
I don't mean it like that.
Yeah.
But, like, why was he, like, we only got him, like, snooping.
Like, he was kind of framed like he was gonna be an important character and then just vanished.
Like, he was sad about his dad, and then he was, like, snooping in Shauna's bag.
Yeah.
And, like, I thought that was gonna amount to something, but it didn't.
Yeah.
Like, I thought he would have stolen her journal, and then Jackie would have found it because...
given it to Jackie or something.
But Jackie just found it immediately, so I don't understand why we had to look at Javi snooping. Like, what was the point of that? I don't know. I just want to see more of Javi.
Yeah.
Like, I don't trust him because where the fuck are you all the time? What are you doing? Like, he's not on screen. It's like his actor just, like, never showed up to set. He only showed up to set for, like, one day.
And they filmed all of his scenes one day and, like, we're done.
Yeah. Like, where is Javi? Where art thou? And are you dead?
Okay.
Oh, also, we didn't talk about anyone else but Javi.
Next we have, not Donna Sweet from Riverdale.
Not to be confused.
But Callie, who is Shauna's daughter. We do feel bad for her because Shauna's her mom, and Shauna kind of talks to her like they're both still in high school, and just kind of has drama.
Yeah. She treats her daughter, like, I could see, like, her daughter being annoying, but, like, I also feel like we're seeing it from Shauna's perspective, so we don't actually know Callie. Like, we don't see her life really outside of it.
And she's not really parented by her dad or her mom.
Mm-hmm. Like, Shauna treats her like they're both in high school and they're both equals, and it's like, no, you're her mother. You actually, like saying that you hate your kid.
To tell her,
even if your kid is, like, misbehaving and stuff, you can't just say, I hate her.
Like, I don't like her, I don't want her, like, those are inside thoughts.
Literally. Not even inside thoughts. Like, you should be like, like, what can I do to stop my daughter from misbehaving? Maybe not blackmailing her because she's blackmailing me. Which she had every right to do, I feel like.
Yeah. Like, that would be hard to watch your parents, like, to think your parents were cheating on each other.
Yeah.
And neither of them knew, but you were the only one that knew about everything. Mm-hmm. Like, that would be a really weird situation to be in.
Yeah.
Next we have Van. I like Van. I think she's cute.
I feel like she's gonna annoy me soon. She needs to tread lightly around me.
That's the only reason why she's in this category.
She's only in this category because I don't trust her. I think she's gonna be on the cult shit. And I just think she's gonna be really annoying next season because she's gonna be, like, in with Lottie, and she's just gonna be like, oh my god, it's like the supernatural, like, we need to listen to the prophecies.
She was already kind of buying into Lottie's supernatural stuff with, like, the bone around her neck and stuff, which didn't help her.
Yeah.
But,
like, she's definitely, like, I don't know, she's gonna be, like, into eating people, I think, next season or something like that.
Yeah.
And she's, like, I don't know, she's gonna be, like, super cult mentality, and it's just gonna annoy me.
Yeah.
And I don't know, like, she was just kind of there for the rest of the season to me.
I was
gonna say I like her and Thaisa.
Yeah, I like her and Thaisa, and then I also like how her story adds to the mystery of whether it's supernatural or not, because while she is really into the supernatural stuff, with Lottie, you don't know if it's because she had the near-death experience, and is just kind of, like, recovering from seeing weird shit because of that, or if there actually is something
Maybe
going
she
on.
just has rabies, and that's why she's gonna be annoying.
That definitely could be.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then we have Akila, who's just here because she's always, like, with the group, but we don't really know anything about her.
Like, I feel like she went on the trip with them, which
yeah,
was
she
nice.
was gonna go to the south with, Thaisa.
Yeah, and I like that. I like that she was like, yes, I am a background character, but I'm gonna take initiative.
Yeah.
I
like
that.
She was willing to go on that trip, like, a hard trip for her teammates. So.
Like, yeah, I am irrelevant, but I'm gonna step up.
Yeah.
I love to see it. And, you know, I want to see more of her next season, I think.
Yeah.
I think that would be interesting. I don't want her to be a character that just, like, fucking
like,
dies.
disappears.
Yeah, I don't want her to just die for the sake of, like, making, like gore or something like that. You know, like, I don't want that. I want her to, like, actually step up and become a character.
Literally.
I don't want her to just be someone that, like, gets eaten next season because we need to kill off an irrelevant character. And then the reporter, Jessica. Yeah, I didn't even know her name. I just called her the reporter. Is that her name?
I think so.
Okay. I mean, I don't really know anything about her. I just, like, I guess she's painted as annoying in the show, but I'm also, like, get your bag, I guess.
Yeah.
Because they're all annoying.
Like, it's literally her job. They're all annoying. You might as well, like... And, like, they clearly are being suspicious. They know more than they're telling. You might as well bug them about it.
Like, I'm not for reporters harassing victims.
Me neither.
But I am for them harassing these characters, especially Shauna.
We also we picked up on some weird energy between the reporter and Misty. Yeah. We low-key were shipping them, but stay tuned because there's a whole slide about that. Okay. Next we have Mari and Young Jeff.
Young Jeff, is this like the tread lightly category or
like
I
think so.
On thin ice category? Yeah.
This is on thin ice.
Jeff, like young Jeff is just annoying. Like, you cheated on your girlfriend, that's all we know about you, so, like, what else am I supposed to say, honestly? And then Mari, I think just, like, for why we're annoyed with her.
Let me move us first.
Because I only have one reason. She's also going to be in the cults, probably, next season. Why would you put freaky-ass,
psychedelic mushrooms in the soup?
Why would you pick up Misty's shit and put it in the soup?
Without knowing what it was.
It was Misty's. Why would you put it in there? And also, didn't you hear, like, them talking about how, like, most of the mushrooms are poisonous anyways?
Yeah.
Like, I would not put random-ass mushrooms, especially ones that freaky-ass Misty is carrying. Like, what are we doing?
In her secret binder of shrooms.
Like, common sense, please and thank you, would be really helpful. And also, just, like, a part of, like, you know, like, everything that happened that night. Like, she was irrelevant until then.
She was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Ugh. In the second most,
you always have a moanable reaction to him.
It, like, viscerally disgusts me to see this slide. In the second most displeasing aesthetic award goes to this slide.
Travis.
I don't like Travis. Travis constantly was making misogynistic comments, and he's literally trapped with a whole bunch of women, so why would you do that?
Travis is just, like, an insecure teenage boy.
He's really insecure.
Yeah. And, like, I feel sorry that, like, you know, his dad died or whatever.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't, like, his only personality trait is being, like, a man.
Like, the only hot guy on this trip.
Okay. Yeah.
So.
Like, his only personality trait is just, like, having, like
performance issues.
It's just, like, misogyny, like, kind of. In, like, a teenage boy sort of way, I feel like.
Yeah.
You know, like, just, he's very insecure. And
he is.
I don't necessarily hate him because of that, but, like, I just feel bad for him, and that's the only thing he has about him. So, like, what is there to like, honestly?
I think we need to learn more. If we ever get to learn more in season 2, I would like to learn more about what happened between them getting rescued and what led to his suicide.
Yeah.
Because it had the cult symbol on the ground. but yet they ruled it a suicide. So I'm curious about him, but as of right now, I don't love him.
I would like Travis to do something, like, productive. Like, I don't see Travis doing anything but, like, annoying people.
Yeah, he kind of dogged on Natalie for, like, using the gun and everything, but yet she was the one that was doing all the hunting, so.
Yeah. Like, Travis he hasn't brought anything to the table.
No.
Which is, like, surprising. Like, you're the only man with 2 functioning legs here.
Yeah.
I would say 3, but that's not working. So, yeah, we just don't like Travis.
We don't like him. Unfortunately. Lottie.
Lottie, I just know she's gonna annoy me more next season. As of, like, right now, it's another thing where, like, I know she's teetering into, like, being super annoying category.
Yeah.
And that's what makes me dislike her.
And we know that she's off her meds. We know that that's the reason she's, like, seeing stuff. But I was telling Tally earlier, if I was lost in the woods, like, no hope of getting rescued, you'd already be scared enough. If someone came up to me and was like, the river will run red with blood tonight, I actually would shart my pants, and that would probably be my 13th reason being stuck in the woods.
I just realized, like, why Javi, like, what started to, like, throw me off about Javi. He ruined the vibe at the seance.
Yeah!
He ruined the vibe, and I don't like that. He and Lottie, like, they ruined what was, like, a happy moment.
Yeah, they were finally bonding, and he and Lottie had to get freaky with it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's basically our criticism.
Mm-hmm. And also, like, she couldn't have been, like, she could have been possessed, but, like, I feel like it was mostly made out to be possessed because she was, like, speaking French, which she was able to consciously do at the end of the season. So
either, like,
she
that's
clearly
a good
knows
question.
it. So, I don't know.
That's another good dilemma, though. Like, does she know French and she was faking it? Or did she actually not know French? Something made her able to speak in another language and she's, like, coming into her power or whatever now.
I guess that, too. I just, like, I don't know if I buy the supernatural stuff yet.
Yeah.
Adam.
You may notice the background turned red. That's because we rebuke these characters.
Yeah.
We don't like them.
The red really stands annoying. For hell.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Laura Lee is not here. Not me using their ship name. Hello. Laura Lee is not here, clearly. This is Adam. He's Shauna's boyfriend. He seems like he's gonna be sus, but then he's not.
Yeah.
But he's still a weirdo.
Yeah. It's like, he just is annoying. Like,
he's really annoying. He's a pick-me.
Mm-hmm. And, like, way too many kissing, making out, sex scenes between him and Shauna.
Fast-forwarded the, like, 50-second sex scene of them freaking in the car.
Like, I just don't care, quite frankly.
I literally don't care.
I get that this is, like, an affair. I get it. I don't care. Like, can we have, like, hot characters make out at least?
Yeah.
I feel like that's not a big ask, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I would have taken, like, 20 minutes of probably their relationship, like, cumulatively across the series, like, the first season. I would have rather taken, like, 20 minutes of just, like, ambient cannibal noises, like, as opposed to watching them kiss.
Agreed. And because he's such a pick-me, for his image, we have picked Senorita Awesome.
Because we call him Senor Awesome. Yeah. Because that's his vibe.
It is so his vibe. Next we have
Teen
Misty. She's a freak with a capital F.
No one's matching it. No one is matching it. No one's on that wavelength.
Like, she would be fine, except she is the reason they're out there. Actually, she would not be fine. She's the reason they're stuck out there because she destroyed the black box.
Yes. Which, like, offense 1. Why are you acting like Bellamy Blake?
Right? Offense 2, almost sexually assaulting your coach, who is gay.
Yeah. Several times.
Drugging him. She's kind of a villain.
Also, did she ever, like, officially apologize for doing that?
I don't think so.
No.
She was trying to do it again, because after they all got poisoned, she was like, sorry guys, that was literally only meant for Coach.
And, like, that doesn't make it okay.
That does not make it okay.
It still is very weird that you were trying to poison one person. And she never, like, just bizarre behavior.
She is odd.
I don't really know where she's gonna go in season 2, though. If she's not obsessed with the coach.
Like, what other plot line is she